Back in 1964, a silly 3-hour tour turned into one of the most beloved comedies on American television. Gilligan's Island sailed into our living rooms and gave us 7 unforgettable castaways. But what happened to those actors who made us laugh for so many years? Let us take a warm look at their then and now in 2026. In 1964, Alan Hale Jr. was 43 years old when he became Captain Jonas Grumby, known to everyone as the Skipper. He played the good-hearted but short-tempered captain who always tried to keep the castaways safe and hopeful. As the son of famous actor Alan Hale Sr., he had already appeared in hundreds of films and television shows, mostly westerns. One interesting fact few people know is that Alan loved the role so much, he often visited children in hospitals dressed as the Skipper to bring them smiles and cheer during difficult times.
Alan Hale Jr. passed away in 1990 at the age of 68 from thymus cancer. His warm performance as the Skipper remains one of the most beloved characters in classic television. After Gilligan's Island, he continued acting in guest roles and ran a successful restaurant, where he greeted customers wearing his captain's hat. On a personal note, Alan was married twice and had 2 children. He was known as a generous and kind man who cherished his family and never minded being remembered as everyone's favorite skipper.
In 1964, Jim Backus was 51 years old when he took on the role of Thurston Howell III, the wealthy and pompous millionaire. He brought perfect comic timing to the character, who always dreamed of luxury, even on a deserted island. Jim was already a respected actor, known for voicing the nearsighted Mr. Magoo and playing James Dean's father in Rebel Without a Cause. One interesting fact few people know is that Jim loved playing practical jokes on set, such as hiding surprise-filled coconuts to keep the cast laughing between takes. Jim Backus passed away in 1989 at the age of 76 from complications of pneumonia while battling Parkinson's disease. His hilarious portrayal of Mr. Howell continues to delight new generations through reruns. Beyond Gilligan's Island, his voice work as Mr. Magoo and many film roles left a rich legacy in comedy. On a personal note, Jim was married to the same woman for over 40 years, and they had 1 son. He remained a devoted family man who enjoyed a quiet life away from Hollywood.
In 1964, Natalie Schafer was 64 years old when she played Eunice Lovey Howell, the elegant wife of the millionaire. She brought grace and humor to the character, who adapted surprisingly well to island life. Natalie had a long, successful career on Broadway and in films before joining the show. One interesting fact few people know is that she was very private about her real age, and for years told everyone she was born in 1912, when in fact she was born in 1900, making her even more remarkable for taking on the role at her true age.
Natalie Schafer passed away in 1991 at the age of 90 from cancer. Her sophisticated yet funny Lovey Howell became an icon of classic television comedy. She continued acting almost until the end of her life, appearing in guest roles and stage work. On a personal note, Natalie was married once and later had a long-term partner. She had no children, but maintained close friendships and lived a full, elegant life that mirrored the grace she brought to every character.
In 1964, Tina Louise was 30 years old when she portrayed Ginger Grant, the glamorous movie star stranded on the island. She brought beauty, confidence, and charm to the role that made her a cultural icon. Tina left a Broadway show to join the cast after being promised a starring vehicle. One interesting fact few people know is that she fought to keep Ginger's character kind and likable instead of sarcastic, which helped the show succeed and win over families across America. Tina Louise is still with us in 2026 at the age of 92. She remains the only surviving member of the original main cast. After Gilligan's Island, she focused on films, books, and helping others, though she felt the role limited her dramatic opportunities. She has written memoirs and stayed active in creative projects. On a personal note, Tina was married once and has 1 daughter. She has lived a long, independent life and continues to be remembered fondly as America's favorite movie star castaway.
In 1964, Bob Denver was just 29 years old when he stepped into the role of Willie Gilligan. He played the clumsy yet lovable first mate whose mistakes kept the group stranded on the island. Before becoming a star, he worked as a mail carrier and school teacher while studying political science. One interesting fact few people know is that Bob quietly fought for his co-stars. He insisted that Russell Johnson and Don Wells receive equal billing in the opening credits and fair share of publicity. His kind heart off-screen matched the good-natured spirit he brought to Gilligan every week.
Bob Denver passed away in 2005 at the age of 70 from complications following throat cancer surgery. His legacy lives on through the countless reruns that still bring smiles to families across the country. After Gilligan's Island, he continued acting in guest roles and voiced the animated version of the show. On a personal note, Bob was married 3 times and had 4 children. He remained a private family man who cherished quiet time away from the spotlight, even after fame found him as America's favorite little buddy.
In 1964, Russell Johnson was 40 years old when he became Professor Roy Hinckley, the intelligent inventor of the group. He played the calm, knowledgeable character who could build almost anything from island materials. Before acting, Russell served heroically in World War II, flying combat missions. One interesting fact few people know is that he was shot down over the Pacific, broke both ankles, and used his real military experience to help make the show's survival scenes more realistic and believable.
Russell Johnson passed away in 2014 at the age of 89 from kidney failure. His thoughtful performance as the professor inspired many young viewers to love science and problem solving. He continued acting and made public appearances as the professor for decades. On a personal note, Russell was married twice and had 2 children. He was a humble veteran and family man who took great pride in his service to our country and his work on the beloved show. In 1964, Dawn Wells was 26 years old when she played Mary Ann Summers, the sweet and practical farm girl from Kansas. She brought warmth and optimism to the character that many viewers saw as the heart of the island group. Dawn had studied at the University of Washington and won Miss Nevada before moving to acting. One interesting fact few people know is that she helped design and sew many of her own costumes on the show, using simple materials to make Mary Ann look authentic and relatable to everyday American women.
Dawn Wells passed away in 2020 at the age of 82 from complications from COVID-19. Her portrayal of Mary Ann remains a symbol of kindness and innocence in classic television. After the series, she appeared in many reunion specials and wrote books about life on the island. On a personal note, Dawn was married once and had no children. She stayed close to her castmates and enjoyed a quiet life, helping others while fondly remembering her days as everyone's favorite castaway.
In the mid-1960s, Denny Miller was about 30 years old when he guest starred as Duke Williams and also as Tongo the Ape Man. He brought strong physical presence and humor to these jungle-themed roles. Denny was a former college basketball player and one of the early stars in Tarzan films. One interesting fact few people know is that he replaced the original Tarzan actor in a major film and became known as the first blonde Tarzan in Hollywood history.
Denny Miller passed away in 2014 at the age of 80 from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as ALS. His fun guest appearances on Gilligan's Island added extra laughs to the island adventures. He continued acting and later became a successful commercial spokesman. On a personal note, Denny was married for many years and had 2 children. He lived an active life full of adventure and stayed positive even during his health challenges.
In the 1960s, John McGiver was about 51 years old when he guest starred as Lord Beasley Waterford, the eccentric British aristocrat. He brought sophisticated comedy to his short but memorable visit to the island. John had a long career in theater and films, often playing quirky authority figures. One interesting fact few people know is that he appeared in over 50 films and television shows while maintaining a quiet life as a devoted family man and teacher.
John McGiver passed away in 1975 at the age of 61 from a heart attack. His polished performances, including the role on Gilligan's Island, added charm to many classic productions. he left a strong body of work in both comedy and drama. On a personal note, John was married for over 30 years and had 10 children. He was known as a kind intellectual who balanced a busy acting career with a large, loving family.
In the 1960s, Vito Scotti was about 46 years old when he guest starred multiple times as the Japanese sailor and the mad scientist Dr. Boris Balankov. He brought energy and humor to these colorful characters. Vito was a versatile actor who could play many ethnic roles with skill and respect. One interesting fact few people know is that he appeared in over 200 television episodes, often in small but unforgettable parts that made shows more entertaining.
Vito Scotti passed away in 1996 at the age of 78 from lung cancer. His repeated guest roles on Gilligan's Island became fan favorites and added variety to the island stories. He enjoyed a long career spanning decades in Hollywood and earned the nickname Man of a Thousand Faces for his incredible versatility. On a personal note, Vito was married and had 2 children. He was remembered as a hard-working professional who loved acting and brought joy to audiences for many years.
Thanks for watching. If these warm memories of Gilligan's Island brought a smile to your face, please give this video a like and subscribe for more classic television then and now stories. We appreciate you sharing these special moments with us.